Okay, so this week we're going to start with the potato crop here. As you know, I planted these late and just, last year I had bags of potatoes and they were from Idaho, one of those trucks that, is parked by the side of the road that sells potatoes. And so I bought 3 bags, 2 bags of russets and 1 bag of reds, and we just didn't use them all. And so we put good use to them after they sat in the garage for a year and planted crops. But this will be the 3rd crop of potatoes. Moving over to the corn, you can see now the first crop of corn is all pollinating, and I expect some corn to be on those pretty soon. Again, these are my corn in buckets. The lettuce is doing something I didn't expect, which is apparently it shoots up in a plume and just keeps growing leaves. And we've been pulling leaves off of these for sandwiches or whatever. And someone told me that lettuce is really hard to grow. I'm really not seeing it. It's doing really well. And it's really delicious. It's the best sandwich you ever ate, putting a fresh tomato, fresh lettuce on your sandwich. Zucchini's kind of was doing strong, got a bunch of zucchini. It's in its little remission stage while it prepares to produce some more. But everything's going good here. Those are the russet potatoes. As you can see, the leaves are starting to turn a little bit yellow, which is an indication that they're starting to get to the point where they want to be harvested. But I'm going to show you what happened to the reds in a minute. We've had so many tomatoes off of these so far. Now every plant, except for this last one, I don't know what its problem is, but it does not seem to want to produce any tomatoes. It flowers, but I'm going to try to put it in this got these cool little things. They're just twirly things that spin up in the air, and you can use that instead of this big wide tomato cage. I thought it was a really great idea. It doesn't always work, as you can see, but it has some good use. So let's try to get this one. We'll try to get this one more in here as well. Get it more into, let's work it into this little twirly, and that will keep, hopefully, all the tomatoes kind of arrested. All right, and we picked quite a few tomatoes. You can see we got some on there turning orange now that aren't picked. Just lots of tomatoes to do here. Here's our lavender and mint. And then I can show you some big old peppers growing here. It's like banana peppers right there. I don't know what to think about these green onions. They take a long time to grow, and these weeds, they just like to, overtake the bucket and try to choke out green onions. And when I pull these out, it pulls out a handful of green onions, so not real sure what to do about that. There's Kaylee's mystery plant. It's got a flower on it. It means it's either a squash, a pumpkin, or a cucumber. I still don't know what it is. It doesn't match any of the leaf patterns of anything else we have. There's my seeding onion. I'm not sure if it's actually going to make it. It's struggling. Got some good bell peppers going here. Some yellow ones over here going. Cabbage. I mean the cauliflower. I don't know what to think about that. I don't think I'll plant that next year. It's growing some cauliflower, but it doesn't look very good. So here's what happens. Now, this is what it looks like when the potatoes start to die back and turn yellow. It means they're ready to be harvested. And apparently, the reds have a much shorter growing season than the russets, which explains a lot. It explains why they're generally smaller than the russets. So we did harvest one bucket right here, and I took a picture of those potatoes. Apparently, though, you can rough the roots and take the potatoes out and plant them again, and if you're lucky, you get a second crop of potatoes out of it. I never knew that. So I'm trying it, experiment to see. Again, here's some more zucchini that's died back a little bit. It's flowering again to try to get some more new zucchini on it. And as you can see, this plant here these plants here are hanging on, overtaken a little bit by weeds, but still some bugs. They're trying to outgrow the bugs. What I figure is bugs have they come on strong in the spring, and then birds start to eat them and other things happen to them, and eventually, though, as you can see, for the most part, if you just persist, you win out over the bugs. The bugs start to die out, and you're able to get past that phase. Anyhow, that's it for this week. Talk to you next time.